One of the key things to remember when you have any kind of debt is getting out of debt as quickly as possible, and having a mortgage is probably the most common way that people have debt. Now, if you've clicked on this video, I know that you want to pay off your mortgage as quickly as possible, and I'm going to give you the help of why that is something that's a good thing that will bring a lot of really great blessings in your life. Hi there, my name is Jennifer. Welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited to share with you why focusing on paying off your mortgage early is actually a really great priority for your life, and actually you could be saving a lot of money in the process. Now, I am a Christian, and so often I will go to the Bible for my key wisdom and what I need to change in my life. One of the key biblical principles for me is being a lender and not a borrower. You see, as soon as you become a borrower, you are effectively enslaved to that person. It doesn't matter if it's the bank or someone you know, you have to pay them back. You have to honor it. And when you take out a mortgage, it's a large amount of money that people forget actually you need to pay it back, but also there's a benefit if you pay it back quicker than they expect. Those monthly payments, let's just say, could be just more suggestions for you. If you are able to pay it back, I'm going to show you the calculations of why you can save a lot of money and why it's completely in your best benefits to open up that blessing in your life. Now, a key thing with this video is that it's not personal finance advice. This is for education only. And of course, I'm going to assume that you have a repayment mortgage, not an interest only mortgage. Interest only means that you're only paying back the interest that's due on the mortgage. You're never actually paying off the amount that you borrowed. I'm going to assume this is applying to a repayment mortgage in all my illustrations. Now, I will say as well, before you do pay off your mortgage early, you have to check that there's no early payment penalties. There's also no hidden fees or costs that if you do manage to pay it off early, you're not going to be penalised. And make sure it always in your favour and not in the bank or the lender's favour instead. If you have a mortgage, it's slightly different than having a normal loan. It uses a term called amortization. Amortization means that you're paying fixed payments over a long period of time, let's say 25 or even 30 years. There is a fixed interest rate, usually for a set amount of that time or even the whole term of the mortgage. With this particular model of repayment, you're actually doing what they call almost like a curve of repayments. You see, it's not only your payment that you're making that goes into the main loan and the interest. At the start, you're actually paying most of your money towards the interest, and then over a certain period of time you're actually paying into the actual mortgage amount. So the way to think about it, when you hear the word principal, that means the amount of money that you borrowed, and then we have the interest, which is the cost of borrowing. You see, there's always a cost, there's always a percentage added on, and the longer that you keep that mortgage and you don't pay it off fully, the more it's going to cost you to have the mortgage. Now, people are often surprised to realise how much a mortgage costs them. It's not the amount you take it out for, there's actually the interest added on. Now, sometimes it can be even double the amount that you're borrowing. So you have to really work out what is in your favour to keep that mortgage, and if you can, make overpayments and pay it off sooner. Key thing to remember is the interest is paid off the remaining balance. So that's why I'm going to encourage you to make overpayments if you can, as long as you don't hit any overpayment penalties, and make sure you read the terms of your mortgage. Some mortgages will say you can make up to 10% of the outstanding balance every single year as overpayments, and you have to keep track of the overpayments you're making so that you don't go over and get a fine. So let's actually step through a calculation. I want to show you how important this is to make that small step of even 10% overpayment or one extra mortgage overpayment every single year. It might not be that much to sacrifice, and it makes a huge difference on the amount of money that you're paying off, but also you are getting out of debt quicker. Now, I'm going to be using the Money Saving Expert website. I'll leave a link down below, and let's use the calculator, which is for overpayments of a mortgage. In this example, I'm going to use a 200k mortgage. Obviously, it depends on the area you're in. This is just an approximation, but we're going to see the calculations and why it truly matters. So using the calculator, 200k debt over 25 years, we make sure we click repayment. And on average right now, as I make this video, the interest rate is around 4.5%. Obviously, you can change it to what you need. Now, typically on a 200k mortgage at the moment, the average price to pay monthly with 4.5% interest is between £1,000 and £1,200. So I'm going to use that as an amount, the maximum amount in this calculation of the monthly amount that we're going to overpay at least once a year. So placing that in here, on annually, then we can ask the calculator to do the calculation. Now, overpaying normally, they've said, is about £1,110 is our monthly mortgage payment. We're going to overpay £1,200, which is one extra payment that year overall. So overpaying £1,200 over the year is of course £100 a month overpayment, which could be just somewhere that you're able to strip in your budget, I would hope. But we can see in this model, you're going to save over £20,000 to your mortgage payment. An incredible amount and a huge difference. But more than that, I want you to see that you're actually going to overachieve and pay off your mortgage over 3 years early. The total repayment, as I said, is quite astounding. You're paying over £313,000 for your mortgage. That £200,000 debt is actually costing you an extra 50% at least. And that's something to keep in mind. The longer you keep this huge debt, the more it's going to cost you. You see, if we take away this completely and make that zero, this particular mortgage is actually going to cost you over £333,000. So that £200,000 house is actually costing you more than 50% extra. Now, of course, you can use this calculator and play around. So let's say even that we managed to find 2 monthly payments in the year, and we'll do that. So £200 we were going to put every single month or splitting it up. But you can see also that the debt cleared is even quicker within 6 years. So that's a 25-year mortgage made in 19 years. That's 6 years sooner that you could have that money back in your pocket to do other things with. Now, of course, the flip side of that is you could actually even invest that in the stock market or a business idea and keep making more money with it. So it really is a great tool to use. So this is really something you need to look at when you're considering any mortgage. How quickly can we pay it back without penalties? But what difference is it going to make? This is how we actually become a very sensible steward of our money. We're thinking about the efficiency of it, of the money that we're given. Why I'm so passionate about making overpayments and getting debt free as quickly as possible is when you're in debt, there's obviously that interest added on. That's money you're giving away when actually it could be used for other things. You see, we have to be really good stewards of our money. And that means if it is possible, thinking about what areas can we maybe reduce in parts of our life so that we can get rid of debt as priority. You see, God doesn't want you to be in debt. He wants you to use your money for things that are to do with your purpose and fun in this world. And I know if we get rid of this mortgage, it might be quite a large portion of your income every month. That leaves that to then go in other areas and actually might help make you financially independent far quicker. Now, when you own a home, of course, the sooner that you own that home, the less it is that someone can take it from you. If you physically have paid off the mortgage, the bank can't take it from you in any shape or form. That is then a home for your family for as long as you want to keep it. And the great thing is, hopefully you've chosen wisely and your home could actually go up in value. So when you do sell it, you've made a profit as well. Think about the interest rate that you sign up for mortgages. Don't just ignore those values. The interest rate is something that really can make a huge difference in something being very affordable to something very quickly being large amounts of money that you're paying back. That interest rate affects the monthly payment, and also your mortgage overall will decide what kind of deposit you need. So there's a couple of factors when you get a mortgage. You need to be very clear about what you can afford now and even what you're planning in the future. You see, you shouldn't simply just take out any size of mortgage that they give you. You have to look in, do we want to actually budget for this amount for a home, or do we need to go downgrade and go for something cheaper so that this is long term going to fit in with the plan for our life? See, when people take out mortgages, they often just think about right now. They take the maximum amount they can and they don't think about long term. I'm going to really encourage you to pray and ponder before you take out a mortgage what you want to do with your money in 5 or 10 years, and make sure the amount you're paying is in line with that. Another tip as well is if you are lucky enough to get fixed time periods for your mortgage, such as perhaps 5 or even 3 years with a fixed interest rate before it goes into default, those are the ones to keep shopping around for. Make sure your payments are predictable as much as possible, and you definitely don't want to go into the default interest rates, which are very high, and they're actually set on what the current bank rates are, which could be a lot different from what you're currently paying. Please be aware as well, with your home mortgage, if you cannot make the payments very quickly, they can take your home from you. So it is that serious. Everything needs to be affordable for you in your situation, and if you need help with budgeting, you're in the right place. I love to help you with your money management using wisdom principles from the Bible. And so I've got a number of videos that talk about how to budget. I've created a template you can download for free that allows you to electronically work out what suits you and your money spending and your goals ahead. Use it and enjoy it with your family to make sure that you're not getting into debt and you're using your money wisely. Here's some of the key things to call out why we want to be overpaying our mortgage. Extra payments dramatically reduce the amount of money that you pay back to the bank. Now, I know we do like the banks, they're very useful, but we do want the money to stay with our family to use it on the things that God's asking us to use it on. Early payments as well also matter the most. You see, the more money you can put into your mortgage at the start, we know we're actually paying off that interest before it then becomes the principal we're paying off. So the more payments you make, you're always setting yourself up for an easier time ahead. Another great tip is if you're making overpayments by default, perhaps if situations happen such as a job change or you need to take a pause in your mortgage, you've actually built up money there that can be used for those things. I had to do that in the past for my family, and actually there was a buffer of money sitting on the mortgage that meant even I could have 1 month payment paid and I didn't need to add more into it yet. Now the key principle here is even just paying one extra payment a year of your mortgage can take a huge amount of time off that mortgage term. We saw in the diagram even 3 to 4 years with one extra payment. That could even be as simple as paying 10% more on your mortgage every single month that hits that mark. That's not really a lot of money for some people. It might even be just going without takeaways or something very small, and I really encourage you to think about that. I want you to think about being mortgage free. Think about that goal and believing that it is achievable. I really do believe that that is possible in your life, and I think once you're aware of how simple it can be to pay off your mortgage and the benefits, it's something that's a great goal for you and your family. So I hope this video has been really useful for you. If you have enjoyed it, please do check out my other videos about money management. I even talk about entrepreneurship as well. Now, I have said I am a Christian, so we also have some Bible studies on this channel if you want to check those out and join with me on those. I have a PhD in biblical studies, so I really enjoy sharing some practical wisdom and knowledge from the Bible that we can apply to our life. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. It helps someone else find it who's probably searching for this exact topic. So thank you so much for watching today. I'll speak to you very soon.